Our coverage is brought to you by two-time Case of the Year winner Fantex, the always incredible Corsair, and NCIX. So I'm sure you guys are aware of how much praise Silverstone receives for their innovative and space-efficient designs. So at CES they showcased the Raven RVZ02, built with even slimmer layout, but surprisingly without too many compromises. In fact, they've improved on many internal brackets to make the assembly process even smoother. You can see just how thinner the RVZ02 is compared to the RVZ01. So what they've done is remove the intake fans on both sides, so now your GPU and the CPU coolers are left completely on their own. But because they're so close to the side panel, they should not need any additional airflow support. Only problem you can see is the plastic window on each side that doesn't allow for a fan filter to be installed, and that in my books should be fixed somehow for the final consumer release. The RVZ02, of course being part of the Raven series, looks the part now with the subtle angular shapes on the exterior with a pair of USB 3 ports along with audio jacks hiding behind this Raven cover. So stay tuned for our full review of the RVZ02 when we finally get a sample. Silverstone also showed off some other Mini-ITX iterations of their new storage cases, built extremely well out of full aluminum that's really thick, so pricing is to be expected to be really high. We're talking about high niche cases for very specific use. The chassis itself though is beautiful with a single power button in the front along with the activity light and a muted embedded Silverstone logo in the corner that's barely visible, and those that want that Hackintosh feel for sure will find these fitting. The main difference between the two versions of the case would be the storage component, as both require a Mini-ITX board. Both have the same GPU compatibility that require a low profile PCI adapter. So one of the cases comes with 6 hot swappable 2.5-inch drives that you simply pull from the top, and you can see the hot swappable module underneath, plus there are 2 additional 2.5-inch drive brackets behind the main cage, while for the other version we're looking at 2 3.5 and 2.5-inch drives supported. That isn't much, so you can make up your mind about what Silverstone is trying to do here. Perhaps some HTPC or a kick-ass looking server machine. There is a single fan at the bottom that channels airflow up that is dust proof, but from what we can see this is a beautiful aluminum chassis but with very specific and you can say limited functionality.